أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Mbemol be kontona dilen nuyu yen ñep. Greetings to all of you wherever you are. I would like to first and foremost take this opportunity to say a big thank you to all of you Gambians for your goodwill messages of congratulations on the birth of my beautiful baby boy. My Facebook and other social media accounts were inundated by messages of goodwill from friends across the world, and I am most grateful for that. I really learned about the amazing side of Gambians as a people. Mbal konton na mbal jaila wala. Your messages were soul satisfying, and we're grateful to all of you. My wife and I, and our great baby son, Omar ibn al-Khattab, Ahmed Gitteh, is also very grateful to all of you. Thank you to Gambians. Thank you to all of you. And thank you for your amazing support. And a few observations to those equally that stood by me while I was away, because I understood there were a lot of things going on when I was away, and so many things happened. You know, videos about me attacking and tribalism and all of that, and indiscipline. I've received messages from great people, even though I wasn't able to watch them at the time because I was preoccupied by the birth of my baby boy. But let me say a big thank you to my sister, big sister, Fatu Ture, Kerfatu So host. Special thanks to you for your gift. Special thanks to you, Fatu Ture, Borom Kerfatu Show. You're an amazing person. Anda buyaga bi degala. Anda buyaga bi anda nañ te anda bobu anda buyaga la. And jerejef ci loolu. Of course, some prominent people that had disagreements with some of the things that I think I said were my own sister Ajifanda Koyo. Actually, I named her Ajifanda Koyo. She's my sister. All I know about her is a person of very good characters, a person of an amazing personality. We've been friends for some time. We've known each other through this fight against President Yahya Jammeh's dictatorship. And all I could say about her is an amazing person. We might have disagreed on the way our country needs to be run, but I have no, doubt about her patriotism and her love for the Gambia. If she said things that were too much, that's natural about humanity. That can happen between parents and daughters, between parents and children, between fathers and sons, brothers and sisters. You know, sometimes you quarrel and it goes out of hand. So Ajifanta Koyo is my very good sister. We work together at Fatu Radio, and I know her to be a very kind, cool person. I think she's one of those that I was told, because I didn't watch any of these videos. I didn't have the time. I had a blessing from Allah that I was celebrating when all this was going on, and I'm thankful to Allah. So Ajifanta suma haritla, suma sister te sister kubahala, ku amut problem la. That is what I know her of, and I cannot form a different personality about her that just came once. You know, I've known her for more than 4 years, and of all these 4 years, she has been an amazing person. In fact, Ajifanta Koyo, as I call her, your Ajifanta, is one person that actually sponsored one of my orphans, Gitteh Foundation. Ajifanta Koyo spent 150 euros on my foundation. So she's an amazing person. She has a lot of, you know, support for me and my charity and my orphans. Say, you know, one video will not change my perception about her, even if she insulted my parents and all of that. That happens. So Ajifanta Suma Haritla. She has worked for that country. She has served the interests of the Gambia. We may have different political ideologies, just like Republicans and, you know, Democrats will have in the US, just like, you know, the liberals and the conservatives and NDP will have in Canada. But when it comes to the interests of the country, it's just the same. So Ajifanta Suma sister, inshallah, you know, the rest is history. But like I said, I will never form a different personality of her because of that one video. I will never do that. The other person that I receive a message about is Suma's sister again, elder sister, Aidar Ali. Aidar Ali as well is among those I would consider a hero for the Gambia. Aidar Ali. You know, in fact, I personally thought Raleigh that she used was because of where she lived in Raleigh, North Carolina. That was my thought. I only knew later that her last name is Raleigh. She had been at the forefront of the fight against dictatorship. If you will count 10 bravest women that were fighting against Yahya Jammeh, Aidar Ali would be on the list. She called the radio, my shows several times. She stood in solidarity with me several times. She fought against Jammeh. She mourned the deaths of the December 30th victims, the Mile 29 that were executed, the April 10 and 11. You know, she had done a lot for the country. And again, one video that she made to insult or to, you know, get her anger would not change my perception about her. After all, people get angry and they say things, you know. So over the years, I've known Sister Aidar Ali to be an amazing person, someone that loves the Gambia and has interests of the Gambia at heart, because they are, you know, people that work for the country. And that's me. I would not be able to form a personality that is bad about Aji, Fanta Koyo, my sister, and, you know, Aidar Ali. No, they are amazing people. They fought for the Gambia. They fought for the emancipation. They cry with those who lost loved ones, those that suffered. And she was at the forefront. She's one of those, very few women like her, at the forefront when everybody was scared to even like messages against Jammeh. She was speaking. She spoke. She did everything. So you're an amazing person, my sister, Aidar Ali, my sister, Suma's sister. So let me just get that to her. And the rest is history. Every human being makes a mistake. And the best of those are those that repent. And that was what I did. And the video that they're talking about happened when things were very hot at the time, back in February, when the blood was so hot. And We made that video. 1 hour later, we apologize for the video. And you would understand that we are not perfect people. I'm a young man. Nobody taught me how to come and speak in public when it comes to sensitive matters like this. We would make mistakes and move along the way. So I would like to thank those that defended too. And I also heard about a lady that made a video from Germany. Actually, it happened that we are related. And she actually reached out to me, young Sala. She reached out to me. We had a very positive conversation, and that's it for me. She reached out to me, she called me, and she talked to me, and we understood, and we're moving on. I respect her. She's indeed an auntie to my wife's best friend, which is Gambia, Reu wala deka Bututila. My wife's best friend. I mean, my wife, when I say best friend, from childhood to date, the best of friends. My wife's best friend's mother and this Ida Jang Sala are the same mom and dad. They are sisters, blood sisters. So you would see to read that, we are all the same, and, they've gone. I would never hold anything against that. We're all human, and I've forgiven wholeheartedly if anybody offended me. If you said what is right, that's your right to say. And that's it. What else? The other thing is, people, I have very powerful intelligence officials. Somebody wrote me and said, Nderry say I'm not a Gambian. He said, I am from Senegal. I'm a Senegalese. How I wish I were a Senegalese. Senegal is my ancestral home. But how I wish I were a Senegalese. Because the time I sacrificed for our country, the time I spent openly fighting against dictatorship, the amount of time and efforts and energy and resources that I have employed into fighting against Jammeh, into fighting for Gambia. If I were a Senegalese, I would have been a saint today. If I had done this fight for Senegal as a country, with the type of people they are, I would have been something today. Not the Gitteh that is being castigated by those that didn't even know, the fight against Yahya Jammeh. A lot of these people that are insulting didn't even know about us. They didn't know about Fatu Radio when I was there. They didn't know about anything that we did until Jammeh went out, and they all came out and started talking, which is, something else. But if I were a Senegalese, I would have been very happy if this was about that. But let me tell Nderry, you are not the problem. The people that gave you information misinformed you. My father was a Senegalese. That's true. My father was a Senegalese. My mom a Senegalese. But my father came to Gambia before Gambia became independent. When you go to Jara Barokunda, there is a scholarly family, the Swaros. The Swaros, it's called Swarekunda. There are the scholars there. My father was there. In fact, World War II, 1945, around those areas. My father, as a little man, as a young man, was already in the Gambia. His father sent him to go for studies very, very early. My father's father sent my dad for studies very early to Jarabarokunda. That was where he was. My father's first son, who is now almost 67 years old, was born in Jarabarokunda, in Jara. That brother, my first brother, his first son and I are age mates. So my first brother can be my father. My first brother can be my father. He's there. When people see him, they think he's my dad. So he is there. Basori, my father came to Basori actually before independence, even in Basori. Kombo Basori, he came there before independence. There was a great Marabu called Kambakari Dabo. My father's third child is called Kambakari. He is almost 53, 54 now, or 55. He was named after the Grand Marabu, the late Marabu of Basori, Kambakari Dabo. Just a little bit of history. The late man. And that man died in the 70s. In early 1970s was when he died. And before he died even, I'm telling you about how long my father had been in Basori alone. That was before independence. Before Mbai was even born, my father was in the Gambia. My first brother, that is almost 67, was born in the Gambia. So in Basori, my father, the great Marabu, no, I have to, because you know what happens? There are people that love you. When they love you, they want to know before some of these. Pandere, I wouldn't have responded, and some other foolish people that I will not mention. But I can tell you that, you know, I was born and raised in the Gambia. I am my mom's last child. The first son, my mom's first son, that was born in Basori, was named after Muniru Dabo, the current Khalifa, that was the son of the late Kambakar, the successor, Munir Dabo. And Kambakari Dabo, actually, one of his own daughters was married to my dad. That's my dad's last wife, Nakadi Dabo. And Nakadi Dabo's first child, second, third child is my age mate. We were born together in Basori. When you go to Birkama Health Center, go and find out. I'm just giving you, you know, this is an open world. You can go to Birkama Health Center. The green, you know, birth certificate that you fold, the birth certificate you fold, the green one, the yellow one, the light blue one. Mine, I had that. I saw my birth certificate, Birkama Health Center. Birkama Health Center. Go there and find records. So you know, you don't say things that you don't know. I was born in Basori, and my dad asked people. There was a seko in Faraba Banta. Kombo is Faraba. My dad was among the top 5 farmers in the whole of Kombo East. Sadauda Kairaba Jawara one time injected or inspected my father's cattle. Sadauda Otama mu veterinary mode. Anenem famala nin solu aye pengule Basori. Sadauda Jawara be balura alta nyininka. Taye Lamin Kiti Jaba nyininka, former foreign minister. He is from Kombo East. Go and ask him, Lamin Kiti Jaba. That was foreign minister for the Gambia. Ask him. He knew my dad very well. Lamin Kiti Jaba. So they would tell you a little bit, just a little hint. That's it. I mean, Pandere, I'm not from Senegal, but I would love to be from Senegal, because if I were from Senegal, I wouldn't have been where I am today. At least Senegalese, what they do is they reward people their hard work. I am not scared of any of my age mates, 30 years and below. Nobody fought against that dictatorship more than I do. Nobody. But you can say all you want today. The last one is, I have seen people say, Yahya Jammeh gave me millions to go to school. Of course, I had scholarship. How many of you didn't hear about that scholarship matter? Somebody said I should clarify on $38,000. I came on scholarship to Carleton University in Canada, government scholarship. Government scholarship. Now, in 2008, Go and find out about the records from WISE or WAS or WAEC. I was among the best 20 students in the Gambia. And normally people with 9 credits at the time are offered scholarship by the Gambia government. I was among the 20 best students, in fact 10 best. At Nusrat, we were among those with 9 credits. Very good results. You can go and ask Mr. Bojang about that. I'm not your those students that will go through the back door to get scholarships. Those that knew me and academics would tell you. So our names were mentioned on radio and TV. If Alhaji Musa Mane were alive, I don't know if he's alive, he would have told you. He was the one that even did that. My name was among those students that were offered scholarship to go and study abroad. It's not only me. We have about 20 people. So I came to study with an excellent results. And those that I've seen talking about $38,000, you know, 17 and 21,000, I understand their mentality. Go and find out about how much engineering degree cost or engineering tuition fee cost for a first-class university engineering program. I am not studying your real estate, foolish. I am in first-class engineering honors program. That's what I came to study. First-class honors, communications, and electronics engineering. That's what I've come to study. Electronics and communications engineering. That's a first-class honors program. And it doesn't just cost, you know, $5,000, $3,000. That's not what it cost. And I'm sure you are aware that actually engineering is the most expensive, or it's among the most expensive areas of study in the West. Those that studied and knew engineering, especially international students, they understand. And when I first came to Carleton first year, you know, we were paying $21,000. I think that's what you saw. Today, engineering program is $30,000 a year for international students. So, you know, you talk about, you know, 38. Canada spent on me more than 100,000 in the university now. Canada as a country. When Yahya Jammeh revoked that scholarship based on what I wouldn't even say because it's not important. Canada I am on scholarship of Canadian government. And I'm sure a lot of you know what it involves for one to have you know, for one to, you know, be sponsored by at least a university or a government in the West. Maybe if you doubt my ability under Jammeh as a backdoor student, I don't think you will doubt my ability for Canada. So I'm studying, and I am going into cybersecurity for my master's. Hopefully I'll help Gambia government as a cybersecurity specialist, because I'm going into cybersecurity, which is an area that is very, very important right now. That's the new area of fighting, hackings, and you know, a lot of troubles come from that. So I'm going into cybersecurity. I am hopefully going to be a cybersecurity specialist very soon, and I can help Gambia government with those areas. But you know, 38,000 is just 1 year, and my scholarship was tuition goes to the university, and I was supposed to receive $1,500 per month for my house rent, which was about $900, and my food for a month, and you know, other things. So when you calculate that, you know, it's not as you know, you all think. But above and beyond, Gambians are amazing people, and we will continue to fight for our country. There are those that were talking about why I have accepted scholarship under Yahya Jammeh and ended up fighting against him. I would like you to go and read a little bit about Suratul Qasas or Suratul Ankabut. Moses alayhi salatu was salam. There was a verse that will tell him, when Pharaoh saw him back and they had a discussion, just a little verse. Alam nurabbika fina walidan. Ba'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alam nurabbika fina walidan. Walabista fina min umrika sinin. وفعلت فعلتك التي فعلت وأنت من الكافرين. فرعون له فموسيس ألم نربك فينا وليدا. Were you not the one that we took care of here? وَلَبِسْتَ فِينَا مِنْ عُمُرِكَ سِنِينَ. You have spent all your childhood in my palace. I fed you. I clothed you. I provided your health care. I took care of you as my own son. أَلَمْ نُرَبِّكَ فِينَا وَلِيدًا وَلَبِّسْتَ فِينَا مِنْ عُمُرِكَ سِنِينَ وَفَعَلْتَ فَعَلَتَكَ الَّتِي فَعَلْتَ وَأَنْتَ مِنَ الْكَافِرِينَ. I mean, what's wrong with that? My principles are always on the basis of the truth. If Jammeh did bad, I would never accept. If I were, with my intelligence and my smartness, if I were to accept to do what Jammeh asked me to do, a lot of you would have been dead today. But my conscience wouldn't allow me. My conscience wouldn't allow me. I am too smart. Allah has given me that ability. If I had done what Jammeh asked me to, a lot of you wouldn't have been where you are today, because you would have been captured, or some of you killed, some of you destroyed, your properties taken. I mean, you know, it's not going to be good. So that is our country, and we all love that country, and we will continue to work hard for that country, and we would disagree. But hey, let me tell you this. Man Gambian la, why Senegambian la? Parce que dema buga neka Senegalese. In fact, I'm going to request for my Senegalese passport. Suma yaay fofu la joge, suma nijaay fofu la nek. Defa am fofu etas bu ne. So deme bori fu Youssou Ndour neka Medina. Suma oncle amna fofu etas. Suma oncle amna on halis. Wow, Medina suma oncle amna fofu halis. So deme unité 26 parcelle tam. Suma uncle amna fofu ker. Yes. So I'm going to claim my Senegalese nationality. Of course, I have all rights by descent. I'm a Senegalese. I'm going to get their passport, and I'm very proud of it. But we are all Gambians. Yes, I have made mistakes by the videos that video I made in the past. But that cannot break me. That wouldn't make me a tribalist, because I am by tribe myself. My mom is a Wolof pure one. My father is a Jahanka Mandinka. So dolen munan neka, you know, diwa man. But I am grateful to all of you. Suma sister, Ajifanda Koyo, I love you for Allah. Your one video will not change my perception about your great quality. Sister Bumak Aidarali, your one video will never change my good perceptions about you. No, it will not. I've witnessed the great stride you've made for that country. I've witnessed the great sacrifice that you've made for that country. So one video will not change my perception about you. I will not form bad personality of you, Ajifanda Koyo or Aidarali. Jerejenjef. Gambia will move forward, and I love everybody. Of course, we are all one, and we will remain one. And this is the message I've always sent. Gambia is bigger than all of us, and inshallah Rabbi, we will all continue to do great. Panderi Mbai, man Gambian lade. Formuna bii sa mondo naka la ñoo mun a naka la ñoo waxe sakkini mondo soo ko mun a bii man fu nekk Gambia man tam dama ko mun a bii foofu tak sakkini mondo panderi foo ko mun a bii foofu nga bii ko nga lifin ko man tam mun naa ko bii foofu fu nekk ci Gambi ma defar ko nii mu dem suma lifin. Great people, thank you to all of you. God bless you. And please remember me and my little Omar Ahmed in your prayers. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Jërëjëf.